minority communities following the arrest of the former priest Chinmoy Krishna on the sedition charges. He was accused of allegedly hoisting a saffron flag above Bangladesh's national flag in Chittagong on October 25th. Notably, there have been multiple attacks on Hindus and the minorities and other minorities by extremist elements in Bangladesh after Sheikh Hasina fled the country. In addition, there have been also cases of arson and looting on minorities' homes and vandalism and desecration of deities and temples. Another Hindu temple was allegedly set on fire in the outskirts of Dhaka. Members of the Hindu organization and the civil society group staged protests across India against the attacks on Hindus in Bangladesh. Bangladesh confirmed 88 incidents of communal violence targeting the minorities, mainly Hindus, after the ouster of former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Interim government head Muhammad Yunus, press secretary Shafiqul Alam also said 70 people have been arrested in connection with the communal violence incidents. The disclosure came a day after Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri raised concerns over the attacks on minorities and conveyed India's concerns regarding their safety and welfare during the meetings with the Bangladesh leadership. Now, viewers, it's also important to shift the focus on what information we have sought so far about the mounting attacks on the minorities and the Hindus in Bangladesh. And if we closely look at the data that has been accessed by us, in fact, the Protholum report that shows that the homes and businesses and the temples, there are bifurcations that have been made in presence here, where the Dhaka, Chattogram, Rajasthahi and Khulna, these are some of the areas where, in fact, we can see these are the largest number of attacks that have been made against the minorities. Khulna is the place where, in fact, nearly 300 homes and businesses have been vandalized in attacks and 5 temples have been attacked, where when we talk about the Rangpur, there are 219 such homes and businesses, which is the second highest in the list that we have secured, and 9 temples that have been attacked. This is the findings of the report, which in fact we have access so far. When we talk about other regions, in fact, Maiman Singh is the area where nearly 190 of the homes and businesses have been attacked, and there are 2 temples that have been vandalized. When we talk about Khulna, these are 5 temples, and when we talk about Rajshahi, 3 temples. While the details, as you can see on your screens there as it is, the numbers are in fact very high as we compare to what the Bangladesh would present, and this is in fact the latest finding of the Pratham Malo report, which we have secured so far. All right, viewers. Now, in fact, it's important to understand that the report has been highlighting the fact on how the attacks on minorities and the kind of Hindus have been only mounting. Aditya Vadhavan joins me live on the broadcast. Aditya, we have in fact accessed the data and the findings of the report, which show that there are as many as nearly 300 homes and businesses at separate places in Bangladesh that have been attacked. This is the data that we have secured from August 5th to August 20. The numbers are very high, and in fact the announcement for the same has also been made by the Bangladesh press secretary. What is the latest that you're tracking?
Siddhant, as you rightly pointed out, there have been a spate in increase in attacks on minorities in Bangladesh since this interim government led by Muhammad Yunus has come to the fore. So recently in the national capital too, the Bangladeshi Hindus were protesting outside Bangladesh High Commission. So what we can see that since the situation is very volatile because since the Sheikh Hasina government since the Sheikh Hasina has been ousted and this interim government has taken charge of the affairs, the fringe elements of the Bangladesh and Pakistan have collided, and this is again causing a serious security situation in Bangladesh also, because
Aditya, I
because there is
request you to kindly
already.
stay on with us as Arvind Tejawar joins me live on the broadcast. Mr. Arvind, thank you for speaking to us and giving us your time. At this point, we are also giving the findings that we can show on our screens per the report that has been accessed. Nearly 300 of homes and businesses in separate areas, including Khulna and other parts of Bangladesh, including Dhaka, Chattogram and Rajshahi, are these areas where there are high numbers of specific incidents of the vandalizing of homes and businesses and also temples. In fact, what is this spurge in the incidents of vandalism and violence that in fact you are also observing in Bangladesh? Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri has made a crucial visit. Are there any hopes of such kind of atrocities against Hindus and Indians and minorities in Bangladesh to be reduced? Because this is what in fact is one of the most concerning issues for both the nations to also improve their ties and bilateral ties further.
Simran, actually in the beginning when I seen these incidents, since I have a close connection with the Bangladeshi people and the culture, since I have visited the Dhaka long back, so I understand the things exactly what is happening at a grassroots level. So in the beginning, I was having a much aggression what the Bangladeshi government was doing, but now we have to see our nation interest, that what the India is having an interest in this present scenario. So I believe, Simran, that it's not only the Hindus over there who is being attacked, but there are the whole leadership of Awami League is underground, and their student wing, the Awami Chhatra. So these Awami Chhatra and Awami League people are underground over there, and these people are with the Hindus, and they are fighting against the injustice and whatever it is happening over there. And you see, since I know the Yunus Sahab, when I visited Dhaka University in 2012, so I have an impression about him that he is not a communal person, but due to the present situation, actually they need to prepare antithesis. So antithesis, obviously, it could be what the past government was. If the Yunus and Yunus supporters are willing to sustain in that present scenario, then they have to make an antithesis of a past government, Sheikh Hasina's government. So the Hasina government was a secular government, so it's obvious that these people will act as a communal. So this is the problem, and Yunus government is not having any strong control at a grassroots level, and that's why the state machinery and the bureaucrats, even they are not confident enough to act confidently and to control the rights and all that. So the government is not having a strong holding over there, and in such a case, some other neighboring countries like China and other countries like Pakistan are trying to occupy that space. So now it's a challenge for the Indian diplomats that how they are willing to tackle the Indo-Bangladeshi issues.
All right, Mr. Tejawar, thank you for giving us your time and in fact views on this important burning issue.